Hey everybody, welcome to another video of the Ameri-Swiss Homestead. Today I want to do the basic training or fundamental, what I call it, of working with a horse. I am no professional. I've trained this horse and a few other horses, um, but my first key in training is safety first. And some people ask about how I do things, so I like to share. I also, moving from the East Coast out west, uh, I've seen a lot of people do things that would be high risk or can be dangerous for either the horse or the rider in general. Um, I like to see people be successful at what they do. I like to see a little bit more riders out there. This is not to offend or toward any particular person. This is just trying to offer a piece of advice and show you how I do things, and for the benefit of me or the horse, or hopefully we get some more riders out there. Precious here, she's a 9-year-old mare, but she'll do good with the practice or the video for today. For starters, I like to show I'm in a round pen here. It's enough room to move, the horse to move, you to move. If anything goes down, everybody can move out of the way, and less or a low chance of injury or being fatal or anything like that, or mistakes happen, compared to you being in a closed, tight area, and especially when you're doing something new with the horse, they are going to be tense and uptight, and they don't have a lot of room to move. And especially if you're in there with the horse, you can be injured or killed or severely hurt. These are like 1,100 pound, 1,200 pound animals. You're like a twig to them. So that's safety for both you and the horse. Make sure you have enough room to move around. If they react, they can move away, you can get away, and there's no injuries or high risk of being fatal or paralyzed for that matter. So that's the first basic. Make sure you have enough area to move around. The second thing I've seen a lot of people are not confident with the horse, and they sit so far away and they're like, reach. Don't do that. Especially when you do trucks and bond with the horse, get close to the horse. A lot of people will sit here like they're buck. Now in this case, I'm doing it with Precious because I know Precious and she's aware of what I'm gonna do. But a lot of people squeeze all the way back here to walk behind the horse. Don't do that. Be close to the horse. Walk. Let me change the scenario a little bit. You have a punching bag here, okay? And you're gonna get ready to hit the punching bag. You're at least one step away from the punching bag. Why? Because the further you're away, the more powerful you can hit it. Where the closer you're there, you can barely hit it. Same concept. If you're closer to the horse and the horse reacts, whether they push you or if they kick you or whatever, you might get a bruise, a sprain, pain, and the worst case scenario, a broken bone. However, if you're that further away, it can be from broken bone to paralyzed, and then probably even get killed in that. So make sure you're so closer to the horse. I mean, I don't have to be totally in the bubble. I don't do it all that, but at least a handling, I'm within my horse. Uh, but Precious and I have been through a lot of stuff in the last 9 years, so I can do a lot of stuff with her. But that's only because we gained trust and a good bond, and especially when she um, comes across something new, she gets tense, but she doesn't react until she feels me react. As long as I remain calm, she remains calm. This horse can feel whether I'm on the ground or in the saddle, can feel how I am. Meaning, if I am scared, the horse is going to get scared. If I feel calm and relaxed, they're going to tense up, but they feel me that they're calm and relaxed and they trust you. So try to stay within a good distance. If you're not confident, don't do it. Work on the confidence. Walk up to the horse. Don't walk up to the horse here. Try to walk up to the horse here. A lot of them approach in the front, which is fine, you can approach in the front. But in the concept of that is, if you ever watch two horses, never two horses will come head to head when they want to stand next to each other. They always come from the side and then they build up sideways to be next to the horse, and then they stand together. They come to the front, they smell each other, one will walk away in most cases. So, same concept. When it comes to using a training tool, whatever it is, a halter or an arm stretcher or whip or whatever you use, make sure you rub it on the horse. Let the horse know that it's not something that's going to hurt them. You use it as a training exercise, but you're not going to hurt anything. I got a flag here, which she's reacting. So in this case, see, now with her reaction, there's plenty of space to move. Now imagine if we were in a 10 by 10 stall or a box, what would happen in this reaction? She would sit there and probably squish me. I could be paralyzed or I could be injured, and we don't want that. So safety first on that. But in this case, when I sit here, see, I'm already touching her. It's a training exercise. I don't want her to move once she sees this flag. But when I'm done with it, rub it down. Let her sniff on it. She thinks it's not something that hurts. She said, pay attention to the ears. A lot of times they're aggressive. The ears can fold back because she's listening to you, but when it comes to the aggressive mode, those ears, when she gets really aggressive, those ears will fold back just like that. Then you need to move out of the way. That means she's going to react. She's in an attacking mode or an aggressive. Watch everything about your horse. When I come over here, I watch her body. You can tell when they tense up. If they tense up, back off a little bit and try it again until she comes calm or whichever. You'll see the action from a horse. A lot of times, they do the licking and chewing, like what she's doing now. That means they got it in sucked in. They're fine with it. You like that licking and chewing. It's like a communication back to the trainer that everything is good. You keep on going. Move forward. All right. Make sure you go all over the horse whenever you do a training exercise. and she's good. Another thing that I like to do with the horse, and I see a lot of people do it. Yep. Another thing that I see a lot of people do that I like to do with the horse. Whenever I halter this horse, or I walk with this horse I like to be on the side of me. Somewhere between here. The neck, the mid-neck, and behind the wither. She should be right next to me. A lot of people walk it with the horse behind. I'm against that. The reason for it. In this case, if the horse is behind you and you're walking with the horse, there's no telling what the horse is doing behind you. I like to sit here and stay right here so I can always keep one eye on the horse. I can see the reaction. So if it reacts or it tense, I have a chance to move. There's no telling what's going on behind me. It can react or tense, and I'm walking and it jerks the lead line out of my hand and takes off. You just got a burn in your hand from the lead line because it's going to jerk it off. Or, in this case, if something's behind her, and let's just say hypothetically, if a dog just started, aggressive dog came from behind, and then the horse is behind you, what's going to happen to the horse? Take off, it runs you down. I don't like that. Safety first in this case. So I always like to keep the horse right in my eyes so I can see what's going on at all times. No, I can't see what's going back there, but at least I get an extra few seconds to see that the horse is tense and something's going on, because I also pay attention to his ears and I know what's going on here and I see what's going on here. I know I can prepare myself. I can move this way, or I can move this way, or I move straight, or I move back. I have a chance to move. Next thing, make sure you touch your horse all over the place. All over, all over. Pat a little bit, pat a little. Touch the eyes, touch the ears. All right. Go down. Pay attention to the horse when you go down. Make sure you're always ready to move, because when I go down, I've always got a way out plan. I'm going to go backwards. I can move. I can mess with the tail. Good. 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 Thank you. In this case, this is where I can sit here and do this. I don't have to worry about anything. I mean, she trusts me, but I always keep my hand on this horse too, so she knows I'm down here. I can walk. I'm right here. If she kicks me, I'm gonna go like this. I might get a little bruise and frame here, but it'll be fine. But she knows I'm back here, I'm just doing. Another basic training. The horse gotta get used to the hook and anything that can bang or trim or anything. So looking around real quick, find something on the ground. Okay. I got a little bitty rock, and the reason for that is when I pick up this hook and put it up here, a failure is gonna make some noise and do some stuff here. I want to be able to, and she be fine. Okay? Do that on every foot. Alright. Yep. Good girl. Have fun. You do one side, you gotta do the other. So that's pretty much the basic training and the fundamental of working with the horse. And if you can nail down now, you gain a lot of trust and a bonding with it. They learn to trust you a little bit. They can relax a little bit. It's the basic ground training for the horse. It's good work for you and the horse. Don't forget to leave me a comment or any questions you might have. Thanks for joining me. Ameri-Swiss Homestead. See you next time.